Hello everybody, I am here for day 23 of the Art Journal Advent for 2025, and today's prompt is coming home. Okay, so I've got an idea and let's see if I can pull it off. I'm going to sketch out roughly, sketch out a fireplace. And a mantle. And there'll be a log, a couple of logs in here. And maybe a grate. And then of course there'll be some fire. All right, so I'm gonna use some watercolor. Let's see, this paintbrush. And I'm gonna paint the fireplace as though it's wood. At least the frame is wood. Obviously you don't want the fireplace to be wood because it wouldn't last very long. I suddenly had a fear that I wasn't videoing this, but I am. Wouldn't that be the way to end? This is not the end, but we're close to it. All right, so excuse me, I'm going to drop in some darker brown. Because we know that, wood is not a solid color, unless it's painted. All right, and then the logs we're gonna do. And we'll wait on the grate till after that fireplace after the wood is dry. So I've got a fire going in here. And fire, if you watch the fire, which is mesmerizing, it has many different colors. All right, so I'm gonna dry this. And I did not look for my heat tool, but I think I see the cord anyway. All right, so we're gonna dry this. Are you ready for Christmas? It's going to be here whether you're ready or not. My son is having us over for dinner tomorrow. Well, I'm telling him myself because this is Christmas Eve. I am a day behind. But he's having us over for Christmas dinner. He had us over for Thanksgiving dinner, so he's got a little tradition going here. He's a good cook. His mama taught him well. At least people tell me I'm a good cook. I think I'm pretty good. All right, so let's see. Let's put a grate in, and I think I'm just gonna use this Stabilo Marxol. Because it's very black, and that's what I'm envisioning. This grate is going to be black. And I'm going to take my pencil and go back around this fireplace and define it a little bit more now that I've put watercolor over top of it. Okay, now I'm gonna put some garland on the top, and I'm looking for a green pencil. Hold your ears. Okay. And I'm just going to put some garland over here, and I probably will add some watercolor, but I just want this because I can control the shape of it better in pencil form. And come down the fireplace a little. Fireplace reminds me of home. I have a little brush in here that I'm going to use. Maybe well, let's just get some green over here. This little brush is handy because it has such a fine point on it. You can, pretty much draw with it. All right, so we're going to dry that because we're going to add some red. And red and green are complementary colors. And when you add them, when you put them together, you mix them together, they come up with a neutral color, a gray or a brown. And that's what we want in this garden. Okay, I think most of it's dry. I'm going to start out by using these Inktense pencils. I'm going to dip it in water, though. I need to get a paper towel to make sure I'm not dripping. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Find joy in this time of year. Let's see. I'm not going to put this bow in the middle. maybe do some pencil on this when it's dry. And I'm going to use that little teeny brush. I'll put a little bit of red in the fire. These are warm colors, the red and orange and yellow. And interestingly, that's what fire looks like, and there could even be some white in it when it's really hot. Let's see what I can do with my little logs here. Got a little dab of brown in there. All right, let's try this. I'm going to take my pencil and make some marks. I think I'm going to, let's see if I can put some more shape to my green. get my hands on readily, but I don't think so. I do have, well, I think I put it back. Let's see if I can do something with these. These are pretty large for berries, so they may be just ornaments, like red ornaments. Okay. Let's dry her one more time. Does it look quite right with that white in the fireplace? So I'm going to put, I just used a graphite stick to add some color to it. It's looking better, you see. All right, so let's do some splatters. Got my fan brush here. Put some water in this cap. Okay. dry this before I put the gold on it. Actually, I think I'm gonna, before I do anything else, I want to add some paint to the fire again, because it's kind of just to be kind of one color. And not really shaped like fire would be. Let's see if I can't do something with that boat. All right, now let's do a little bit of gold. Take my brushes out of the water. That's my fan brush. I'll leave that in there for the time being. Spray a little water. Okay. One more dry. I spent a lot of time watching me dry paint. I could edit the videos and edit it out, but I'm just trying to do videos that I can put together and not edit them and, give you something on a daily basis that doesn't require me to spend an hour editing it. I think that maybe is pretty dry. So I've lettered my homecoming, and I'm gonna try this glue and see how it does today. You just never know. The last few times this is part of an envelope that I have used like the last 4 times, I think. And I've got it ready for tomorrow too. Well, not tomorrow. Like I'm telling on myself that today is Christmas Eve, and so I'm going to do the last one after I finish this. I'm going to have to order some more glue. I think there's a fair amount in here, but when I turned it upside down, it leaked out, and with it right side up, it takes so long for it to work its way down. I don't know. Maybe that's enough. So here we have homecoming. So thank you for joining me, and I've appreciated you following along, and I hope to see you again in a few minutes.